everyone's doing okay. Oh, sorry, I just burped. I'm very thankful to be a part of y'all's devotional, and I know that this is a difficult time for everyone, whether it be having family members or friends working in the healthcare field and you might be worried about them, or just transitioning to online schooling. I know that there's a lot of things up in the air right now, so hopefully I can make you feel a little bit better and teach you a thing or two. For all of you who don't know me, I'm Priya. I graduated from UT last May, and I was a part of One Way all 4 years. And I'm very thankful to be a part of One Way because it definitely helped me grow in my faith, and I was able to meet a lot of cool and incredible people. So hopefully I'll be able to see you guys again during the reunion time. But let's get into today's devotion. And the topic for today that I chose is finding joy in Christ alone. And I think that's a topic that is definitely pertinent today, especially during this time as a lot of things are not going according to plan. So I'm just going to try to talk about it in the way that I think about it and things that I've learned from my circumstances, and hopefully, you can relate to that. So we'll be reading from Philippians chapter 4, verses 11 through 13. I'm not saying this because I am in need, for I've learned to be content whatever the circumstances. I know what it is to be in need, and I know what it is to have plenty. I've learned the secret of being content in any and every situation, whether well-fed or hungry, whether living in plenty or in want. I can do everything through Him who gives me strength. When I read these verses, I think about, the situations in my life where I found happiness in other things. And to me, I often found happiness in my success or being good at that one subject or something like that. And the more that I went through those situations, I learned that happiness doesn't last forever. Because one thing that I've learned growing up, and one thing that people would drill would be the things of this world are fleeting. The happiness might last for some time, but it won't last forever. And the only thing that will last is the joy founded in Christ. And I want you guys to think about that. And one question in particular is there anything that's filling a space in your life or in your heart right now that is meant for God? And then also just thinking about things in your past where you put your happiness into other things and how you felt after when either that thing didn't meet your expectations or something else came up and you realize that that's not where your happiness or joy should be founded. And I know especially now it can be really hard because there might not be things that are happening that you would like to happen, and it can make us feel really sad about the circumstances that you're in. And I'm not saying, and I totally understand that sadness and that how you're feeling, but I think it's important to remember about the things that we should be grateful and thankful for. For example, for me, I'm also doing online schooling, so I know it's kind of weird to be back at home and doing schoolwork from home. I've found myself really distracted, and it is really hard to study at home, but there's also things that I'm grateful for, and that includes being around my family, being healthy, also having a house over my head, having resources, being able to eat 3 meals a day having snacks, being able to eat my mom's food. And these are all things that we should remember during this time. And also be thankful for having technology and being able to talk to people through FaceTime and Zoom and other things like that. And I know that it's hard. I know that it's hard. I've been through it too, in other situations too, like finding joy in God alone. It's easier said than done, because we live in a society where, sometimes you are judged upon the success that you have, or whatever degree that you were able to attain. But it's important that the things of this world are fleeting. I don't know how many times I have to say it to myself too. The things of this world are fleeting. It's not going to fill you up, no matter how much you're able to, how much wealth you're able to attain in this world. It's not going to matter in the end, right? So just remember that, and I hope you guys are doing okay, and always know that you guys can talk to me or message me. And I hope it all is well. See you guys later.